Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Freddy or Not, where my name is Freddy and I am ready to dive into yet another Trappin' Thursdays, the series where we rank all of Fred's traps from Scooby-Doo. Today we'll be ranking his traps from the 4 live-action movies. And good news, for the first time ever, we actually have a trap to rank, which means I finally have to explain the rating system. F tier means it failed as a trap. It's abysmal. You should be embarrassed. E tier means the trap backfired. D tier means the trap didn't work, but it was still a good effort. C tier means the trap didn't work, but it still trapped them. And I know what you might be thinking. That's confusing. This tier is probably unnecessary. But it actually happens a lot more often than you would expect. B tier is a trap only Fred could love, meaning that the trap worked, but it wasn't pretty. A tier is Trap of the Week. This is the standard of traps. And S tier is for those traps worthy of Traps Illustrated. With that, let's jump right into the first live-action movie. From here, we have the trap in the opening of the movie, but this one was revealed to be actually made by Velma, and Fred only took all the credit.
Yeah, my plan.
Which is honestly at this point how I'm starting to believe he got his reputation as a trapping expert, but regardless, that means we can't rank this one. The next trap in this movie is the big one at the end of the movie. Now, this was a team plan, but since Fred helped come up with it, we will be counting it. So the plan with this one is that
we use the pulleys to tip over the vat.
Then Daphne will open the air vents from the outside and release the disco skull.
The light will refract off the skull.
The creatures will explode. I'll find Scoob and we will have, saved the world.
Now, during the execution of this plan, Shaggy does get caught, and as a result, they aren't able to tip over the vat. But Daphne, while trying to open the air vent, fights a matador and slams him through the air vent and tips the vat. And honestly, seeing as how they stopped Scrappy-Doo, who was stealing skulls, becoming a monster, summoning demons, and was going to take over the world, I'd say this is probably an S-tier trap. I mean, sure, Shaggy messed up the pulley system, but Daphne came in clutch. So in the end, the trap was so good, it still worked after a part of it failed, and it resulted in them saving the whole world. So yeah, I'm thinking S-tier. Let me know if you guys think I'm bugging, though. Now, in the next movie, Monsters Unleashed, we don't really have a trap. The closest we get is the group plan to rewire the control panel and reverse the monster-making process, but that's not a trap. Besides that, all we have are Velma's antics with a curtain, but we're not counting that because Fred wasn't involved. And even if we did count that, that would be F tier. It honestly might be the worst trap I've ever seen. So let's move on to The Mystery Begins. And okay, so for the first time ever on this channel, we actually have a trap that Fred came up with on his own. Okay, so let's check this out, right? The way it goes is that they tell the ghost people that are holding them hostage that they found the time capsule thing they're looking for, but they're like, it's really heavy and we need help, right? So the ghost guy goes down, and Fred rams him with a wheelbarrow, and then Daphne hits him over the head with a painting, and Velma takes his book. Then Fred starts wheeling him towards a closet, which they plan to keep him in until the authorities arrive. But when they open the door, a bunch of water just comes out. What? And then with this, obviously the plan failed, right? But it also alerted the real ghosts, and it led to the ghost guy actually finding the time capsule he was looking for. F tier. I was debating putting this in E tier because of how hard it backfired, but they didn't end up caught in their own trap or something. No, they just had a terrible outcome due to their sheer incompetence. Did they not bother to check what was behind the door? Are they stupid? They didn't even know for sure it was a closet. They really just gambled and got flooded for their efforts. Moving on, Curse of the Lake Monster does not have any traps. So in the end, across 4 movies, we were left with 2 traps, with quite a difference in rankings, might I add. But I'm happy. It only took 4 videos, but we finally actually got to rank something. Well, that's all I got for you today, folks. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.